Yo, Cheese back with another one. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my best MLB player props for Wednesday, June the 25th. But first, make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you are subbed to the channel. If this video gets 300 likes, I will give out a free week of VIP to a random comment. And I started this video off with my Blue Jays hat, but being that they sold us, decided to switch to the A's because they have not sold us yet. But it looks like it was a 2-2 day overall, guys. I believe I told you guys that the slip with Brian Wu and Jose Soriano was a little bit risky. Cash us out. Joe Ryan got 9 Ks. Tarek Scoobball got 9 Ks. Scoobball started off a little bit slow, but it's Scoob. On the right, Brian Wu, he had one of his games where he gets lit up. Jose Soriano versus the Orioles. This pisses me off because we just saw Ryan Johnson, a trash pitcher who we hammered the under on, get 8 Ks in one hit. Jose Soriano, who is 100 times better pitcher, gets 4 Ks. I think Jose went like 3 innings. But something you'll realize, guys, I think at this point, all of you guys know, I know how to sports bet. I know what's going on. No matter how good you are, there are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be BS that's going to happen. No way Ryan Johnson gets 8 Ks and Jose Soriano gets 4. Like, be serious. All right, guys. Both of these were posted on the Drafters app. If you don't have Drafters, download, use code CheesePicks, get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Also, we are over 50 signups on Rebet. Once we get 100 signups on Rebet, code Cheese, $500 cash giveaway. And of course, 300 likes on this video, and I will give out a free week of VIP to a random comment. Appreciate you guys for rocking with the last video. My props madness got froze or something on Sean Burke. So I was talking, doing all this analyzing, and it didn't even go through. But it pissed me off so bad that I couldn't edit my video and get my stuff together the way I wanted to because I had to work. I went ahead and put in that 2-week notice. Now, just letting you guys know, I could have stopped working my job financially a little while ago, but I'm a personal trainer. I don't really do too much. It's still good to get out the house. But in 2 weeks, Cheese is 100% locked in. I got so much coming for y'all. Drop a like on the video, sub to the channel. Let's get this sweet, man. All right, so let's get over to my props madness. And I want to say, guys, I support props madness. It was not their fault that it froze. It was something I did on my end. And if you guys want to try this out, code in my description, get a discount on your first purchase. So getting straight to business for Thursday, this is almost a little bit too easy. We're going straight to the Royals, who bats look great. And we're going to be going right back to Carter Jensen. Why would I not take him? Carter's over this line in 22 out of his last 29 games. Let's make this look really pretty for you guys. Carter is over this line in 15 out of his last 15 games, absolutely destroying the ball. And this is his runs and RBI. Let's see hits-wise. He's also on a 15-game hit streak. I mean, why would I not take him? He's going up against Ian Seymour, and Ian is nothing crazy at all. So let's see. All right. So Ian more than likely is going to go 5 innings max is what it looks like. So his last 2 starts, it looks like he went, last 3 starts, it looks like he went 4 innings, 3 in a 3.1 maybe, and 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs, 2 runs, and 1 run. So he's not even going 5 innings in these last couple of starts and still giving up a couple of runs. I definitely think these Royals bats can get to him. Actually, excuse me, the Royals have been playing so well, I may actually risk them on the money line. I'm not sure with Seth Lugo pitching, and a lot of the Rays guys hit him pretty well, but Royals bats look extremely good right now, and it looks like Ian is going to go maybe 3 to 5 innings, and there's going to be a lot of bullpen work for the Rays, and the Rays kind of struggle to score as well. But our first play of the day is going to be Carter Jensen over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and honestly, I almost jumped at the 1.5, guys. Almost. Let's see. So who's last 13 games? Yeah, so he's over 1.5 and 11 out of 13. I think Ian Seymour can get touched up. But 0.5 is going to be our play, guys. I'm going to play it safe. So next up, let's go to my Phillies. And it looks like we're going to have Cade Cavalli. I like Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh is favored to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 140. I just need point 0.5. Something he's done in 15 out of his last 20 games. Something he's done in 7 out of his last 10 games. And as you guys can see, very hot right now, averaging 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs over the last 10. So going up against Cade Cavalli, first and foremost, Brandon Marsh is hitting 337 versus right-handed pitching, destroying the ball. And guys, I told you, if you see green or yellow on Props Madness, that means the batter has the edge. If you see red or orange, the pitcher has the edge. The pitcher has no edges. All the edges go to Brandon Marsh. Head-to-head, 9 at-bats, 2 hits, 3 total bases. Marsh is in the lineup right after Bryce Harper. So let's get a Kyle Schwarber walk. Let's see. Turner might get out. Harper might get out. We got Brandon Marsh at bat, and we got Kyle Schwarber on second base. Hit a single and knock him in. I like Brandon Marsh in this spot. He's favored to go over at minus 351. Now let's take a look at how Cade Cavalli has been pitching as of late. So Cade is favored to go 5 innings. Last start was he got blew up, apparently. Strikeout stuff is a little up and down. So he's given up 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 runs in his last 3 starts. 2 to the Rays. Rays can't score. 3 to the Mariners, not bad. 4 to the D-backs. The D-backs are up and down. Sometimes they're a little bit shaky. Cade Cavalli has been somewhat serviceable this season. How do I think he's going to do versus my Phillies? Looks like it's going to be a hitter-friendly matchup. Plus 10% chance of home run, plus 10% chance of runs. Cade Cavalli has a line at 14.5 instead of 15.5. I think they're expecting Cade Cavalli to probably go 5 innings. Max may see a lot of bullpen work. And also, my Phillies have Chris Sanchez on the mound, which doesn't really matter right now. But I'm not worried about Cade Cavalli, and being that he has a 14.5 line, he isn't favored to go too deep into this game. I like Brandon Marsh to continue being hot and continue being one of the best batters on my Phillies team. Over this in 7 out of his last 10 games, minus 351 for the over. All right, so our last underdog play, which is going to be our play that we're taking at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We're going to this Yankees game, and we're going to be going with Mr. Paul Goldschmidt, who is over this line at 16 out of his last 20 games, favored to go over at minus 145. Paul Goldschmidt just hit 2 home runs off Terry Skubal. I don't care what pitcher he goes up against as long as it isn't Chris Sanchez or Paul Skeens. Actually, Skeens has got touched up this season a good bit. Since Judge has went out, I mean, Paul Goldschmidt has just been destroying the ball. Now, we did take him one of these games in here, and he sold us, but I like him in this spot. Paul, is this real? Paul is hitting 397 versus left-handed pitching. Oh, my God. You see all this green and yellow? This means he has the edge. Cannelli is good, but he is a fairly young pitcher. So he's favored to go under his 16.5 outs currently. Doesn't really give up too much. Even odds as far as his Ks. No offer on the hits allowed. Probably going to walk a little bit. Cannelli is a solid pitcher, guys. He's solid. I mean, I don't really know what to say. He gonna go about 5 innings, roughly. Sometimes a little bit under that. Does he have a walk problem? 1 to 2 walks. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a problem. He had a couple of starts with 3 and 4 walks. I wouldn't worry about it too much though, guys. Paul Goldschmidt just hit 2 homers off Terry Skubal, and Cannelli early is no Skubal. I think Paul can come out here and get us a hit and a run, or he actually can come out here and get 2 hits, or he might just hit another homer. But 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI is going to be my play. Over in 7 out of his last 10, over in 16 out of his last 20. Hold on, let's make this look pretty. Over in 13 out of 16. I like that. All right, so this is going to be our free underdog slip for Thursday. We're taking Carter Jensen for 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We're taking Brandon Marsh for 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we're taking Paul Goldschmidt for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, let me see how these A's doing. The A's are up on the Giants. 1-0 right now. I hope you guys took the parlay with the Blue Jays and the A's, but I also told you also single bet them if there isn't too much juice, and the A's was at like minus 122. So come through A's, come through A's. All right, so I got some picture props for you guys. So the first prop we're going to be taking is Mackenzie Gore under 5.5 Ks going up against the Blue Jays. Some of you guys may be nervous about this, but if you've been watching my channel and you're in the VIP chat, we fade pitchers when they go against the Blue Jays because the Blue Jays do not strike out. If we take a look at Gore head to head versus the Blue Jays in his career, he's went against them twice, and last start he went 5 whole innings and he got 5 whole Ks, but he did not get 6. Head to head versus the Jays have 44 at bats and only 9 Ks total, which means he probably, he saw them twice. He got 4 Ks and he got 5 Ks. Last 3 games did look pretty good. Let's see. In a challenging K matchup, he's only over this one time this season, and this versus the Royals. And when he has a tougher whiff matchup, same thing, only over one time this season. Favorable matchup for walks, only over this line once this season. Mackenzie Gore is not what he was as a pitcher, and even looks like as of late he's kind of starting a trend where every other game that he eats. I honestly want to take the Blue Jays on the money line, but being that they just sold us, I'm going to lay off them. But I wouldn't be surprised if their bats wake up against Mackenzie Gore. And as of late, he's actually been giving up a decent amount of hits. In this game right here where he went under, that's because I had the over and he was my last leg to win $2,500. Only reason he didn't get 5 hits. But last couple of starts, Mackenzie has actually been getting touched up a good bit. Mostly what I'm looking at. Well, mostly here. So I like him to go under 5.5 Ks. I think last time we took Sonny Gray under 4.5 and he was hot and he made it to like 50 pitches with like 1K. So I like the Jays. Not the Jays. I like the Jays to not K versus Mackenzie Gore. And I think he gets touched up in this game. Last 2 starts, he went 7 innings and 6 innings. Do not be surprised if Mackenzie goes under 17.5. I wonder what his line is going to come out at. I looked to give you guys Guzman over 5.5 Ks, but this looks horrible, and you guys were probably going to snap on me in the comment section. But Guzman has a bunch of advantages versus this Rangers lineup. They have 80 at-bats and 20 Ks versus him, but this just looks absolutely horrible. I didn't want to get it to you guys. All right, so our last play of the day, we're going to be taking Mr. Cam Schindler over 5.5 Ks. He's over this in 12 out of 16 games on the season. What's funny is he's going up against the Red Sox, and 2 of the times he didn't hit it this season was versus the Red Sox. If you guys want to fade this play, by all means, go ahead and fade it. I'm taking Cam to give us 6 Ks. Head to head, 80 at bats, 22 Ks overall. Again, guys, if we see red and orange, the pitcher has the advantage, and it looks like Cam definitely has the advantage. The Red Sox, whiff percentage 24%, K percentage 20%. This versus left-handed pitching. So versus right-handed pitching, they're actually worse. Oh my God. This is maybe the most red and orange I've ever seen for a pitcher on Props Madness. Whiff percentage 25%, K percentage 22%. The Red Sox do not hit well versus right-handed pitching. And I just seen something that said like Jarren Duran has like the lowest batting average out of something. But yeah, honestly, I do this all the time. And I tell you guys, pitchers don't really pitch the same game twice. He pitched 8 innings and only gave up, I can't see his hits. He pitched 8 innings and had 5 Ks. Then he pitched 5.2 and had 5 Ks. I think Cam goes at least 6 innings and gives us at least 6 Ks with 1 K per inning. I love him in this spot, guys. I'm not going to lie. Neutral, minus 5% chance of home runs. I love this spot for Cam. And honestly, I've already seen him at 6.5 on some books. Give me this at 5.5. All right. Where is my winnable? No, not there. All right, so we're actually running this on rebet because I did not like the picture props that were on drafters currently, and we got to get this video out, guys. We got to get the cash moving. So we're taking Cam Schindler for 6+ Ks, which is just over 5.5, and we're taking Mackenzie Gore under 5.5 Ks. Guys, this is on a rebet app. Sign up with code CHEESE, 100% deposit match up to $100. And just to recap our underdog slip, we had Carter Jansen, we had Brandon Marsh, we had Paul Goldschmidt. Carter and Brandon at 0.5. Give me Paul Goldschmidt at 1.5. I think we sweeping out, guys. I'm looking at this A's game right now, and the Giants got 2 on base, but I'm not really worried about it. Time-wise, we got a little bit of time to go. And I don't know if I told you, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for sitting through that Sean Burke video. I was just going to delete it, but it was still some value in it. You could have just skipped to the end for the slips, but glad that you guys sticked around. All right. Let's see if we can tack on 2 extra pitcher leans, and I'm going to go. Leans, not official props. I would be very tempted to take Seth Lugo under 4.5 Ks. Extremely tempted. He's not getting Ks anyway, and the Rays are literally the #1 team. They strike out the least in the entire MLB. Official play, though, he's only... let's see. This is him versus a teams that have tough, that don't whiff a lot at the ball, and he's over 3 out of 3. I wouldn't touch that. I would not touch it. We got Bubba Chandler versus Bryce Miller. We got Bubba Chandler, 2 walks. Every time Bubba Chandler's up on the board, I tell you guys take him for 2 walks. But actually pause on this because wait until the odds come out, only because the Mariners strike out a good bit. They're not really patient at the plate. I'm not going to lie, Bryce Miller should get 6 Ks. Official. What's the chances that Bryce Miller get touched up by this Pirates team, though? A lot of favors for him. Oh, the Pirates do hit right-handed pitching slightly better than left-handed pitching. I'm only scared to take this because Brian Wu just got blew up a little bit. But the Pirates do strike out a good bit, and Bryce Miller is in form. He not really getting hit up. I would take a look. Good looks, not officials. Both of these pitchers are unbackable. Troy Melton and Tatsuya Ima. K. Cavalli can probably get 5 Ks versus my Phillies. Probably. Sanchi. I'm going to stay away. The Nats hit left-handed pitching a lot better than right-handed pitching. They're not going to hit Sanchez, though. Don't worry about that. Guzman and Gore. I told you guys Guzman over 5.5 is a good look. It just doesn't look too good. Freddie Peralta. This is a fade. Whatever his outset, I'm probably going to take the under. Might take his under Ks. Freddie Peralta looks absolutely horrible right now, and the Cubs look amazing right now. If his outs are at 17.5, I'm definitely taking the under. Oh, this going into Friday. Yeah, I don't think I really got much to give you guys, I guess. As far as pitcher-wise, I would take a look at Freddie Peralta under Ks and under his pitcher outs whenever the lines come out. Under Ks at 5.5. He got 2 versus the Phillies, guys. I'm a Phillies fan. He cooked. Literally cooked. At some points, the Cubs will go back to being the Cubs, but hopefully it's not versus Freddie Peralta. Take a look at Peralta unders and take a look at Bryce Miller for 6 Ks. Why not? And honestly, if you're feeling iffy about it, take Bryce over 4.5 Ks and take Freddie Peralta under 5.5, which is probably exactly what I'm going to do. But let's give you guys one more recap. We're going to go ahead and get loose. Underdog slip. Excuse me. The Giants just struck out with 2 dudes on base. It's the top of the ninth and the A's up. It don't matter. By the time this video come out, the game will be over anyway. What the hell am I doing? Carter Jansen over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Marsh over 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Goldschmidt for 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. Over on the Rebet app, Cam Shidler for 6Ks, Mackenzie Gore under 5.5Ks. Remember, this is not Cam for 6.5Ks. This is Cam over 5.5Ks. Guys, 300 likes on this video. I will give out a free week of VIP to a random comment. If you guys want to join VIP, just hit the winnable link in my description. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching the videos, commenting on the videos. If you haven't done so already, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Facebook is going crazy, guys. We had 11K. Facebook was far behind. Now that's actually my #1 platform. We might have 1 million views on Facebook this week alone. Sign up for Drafters code Cheese Picks 100% deposit match up to $100, and sign up for Rebet code Cheese, also 100% deposit match up to $100. Over 50 signups on Rebet. Once we get 100 signups, I promise you guys, I'm giving away $500. A lot of people give out a free week of VIP, a free month. I'm giving you guys cash. Do what you want to do with it. You can join VIP. You can go to the mall. You can put it all on one parlay. I don't care. 500. Do what you want to do with it. But as I always, appreciate you guys. Extremely grateful for you guys. And I think I did mention that I'm not working my job no more. In 2 weeks, we locked the hell in. But I'm Cheese. Let's make some cheese. Your boy gone.